All right, we are live. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome
Hi.
to the Monday Motivation Sprints. We are happy to have you here. We are here every Monday from 6 p.m. Central Standard Time to about 8 or 8:30, depending on how much we chat. And so let us know what you're going to be working on today. You can do whatever your heart desires. I threw in a load of laundry and I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of random stuff tonight. But if you don't know me, my name is Holly. I'm the author of A Diamond Bright and Broken, which will be releasing November 5th, 2024 with Inimitable Books. Super excited. Oh yeah, I've got my fake cover.
Well, real cover, fake book.
Yes, real cover, fake book. Yeah, this is Animal Farm. Because I printed the cover and then I had to find a book that fit it. So,
Size-wise, Animal Farm is not a comp to a Diamond Bright.
No, it's not. very much not. So, if you're interested in tangled retellings with disability rep and a female Flynn writer and a sapphic romance, mages and magic and secrets, then you will be interested in my book.
There's a lot going on.
Yes.
It's an adventure.
I was struggling yesterday during Zara's live stream to outline. My brain just would not function.
I think half of us on screen yesterday were having a time. Maybe more than half.
Yeah, I feel like we all were like struggling. But so at least that's not on my agenda right now. If somehow inspiration strikes me tonight, then that will be a thing. But hopefully, because I really do want to get working on the sequel so you guys can have it ready to read next year.
Yeah. I'm working on formatting your book, but also formatting something else. And that other thing just needs to happen really quickly. It's like just rearranging certain things. So it shouldn't take too long. So I think first sprint, definitely the other thing. And then hopefully by the second sprint, I can move back to your book.
No, I was talking about the sequel. I said, hopefully I can finish the sequel so that can be out in 2025. Don't worry. Don't worry. But hello, Janine. Rainy. Well, that's good. It means you're not getting snow in Florida, so that's a plus.
Yes, because it is snowy here.
It's snowy there in Indiana?
Yes,
Wow.
yes, it snowed in Indianapolis, and I do not like the snow.
Oh, that's crazy. Because like usually, like Chicago gets like the worst of it with the lakefront, and then it like, Indiana gets the remnants of it. But yeah, we didn't get snow. We just got cold.
Thank you, darling.
I don't know. I feel like when it's cold and there's no snow, but there was a possibility of snow, I'd be like, I'd rather take the snow and it being cold. So at least it's also fun.
Very true.
Yes, it's cold here.
Because with the cold, it's like you can't do anything outside. Like,
no.
And then the wind hurts your face. So
yeah. And then it's all slippery and it's all slippery out there and you're sliding everywhere.
Oh no.
So I'm like, if I bust my butt coming down these steps, I'm not gonna be no more good.
Well, I mean, I will say that in Manhattan, the snow is like fun for like 5 minutes, and then it's either plowed or destroyed by dirty like car wheels. So,
yeah, with all the traffic going back and forth and stuff. Yeah,
I can imagine. What are you going to be working on today, T?
Well, since I got my writing done earlier today, before I got to work, I got my words done before I started work. So I'm just going to be reading for the first sprint. I started Renee's book, so.
Oh, yes!
And it's like, I was up late last night. That's why I was late getting up this morning reading this book.
Oh, good. Yay.
So, yeah, I'm just going to read for this first sprint. Yeah. And then probably the second sprint, I'll write my review for this other book I completed that I
Nice.
need to get done.
Nice.
But yeah, so far so good.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Oh, thanks, Janine. I don't want anyone else to wait either.
Yeah.
Hi, Regina. Hello. Oh, spring training. Yes, I will be. I'm gonna be attending a spring training game while I'm visiting my sister in Arizona, so that'll be fun. Because it'll be in the 70s there, not the 50s like here.
Right.
No, I'm not.
No. Oh.
Yeah, I used to watch baseball when like my boyfriend back in college and physical therapy school watched. He was big into like he was a Sox fan and a Chicago Bulls fan, so I really got into sports and I knew like stats and all of these things, and then it fell off. Like when I started dating Chris, I was like, I'm more of a sports fan than you are, and I just kind of fell off of it. Hopefully we are entertaining you, Regina. Tax prep, for me, I like filed my taxes like as soon as I could, because I was like, if I'm gonna get any sort of refund, like I want this money now, but if you might owe money, then maybe you're like, yeah, postpone it.
Yeah, I haven't did mine yet either.
I do it when I get something from my accountant. Yeah. Like from the family accountant will email me now that I'm an adult and have made money myself, and it's like here are forms that need to be signed, and I'm like, done. And then he'll be like, and this is how much you owe, and I'll be like, and then I'll ask my mom a million times to double and triple check everything, and then I'm like, okay, good.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure Astrid was chewing on a bone and not something that she shouldn't.
Oh yeah.
I'm so paranoid now.
Where is Riley currently? I think she's in the kitchen with my mom, probably staring at her, hoping to get some food. But Riley has eaten dinner. She doesn't have her nighttime, I'm going to bed for no reason treat that my mom gives her.
They're called night treats. That's what they are.
Yeah. Night treats? Okay, yeah. I will have to tell my mom.
Nine.
Oh, nine?
Yeah, nine treats.
Okay, to me, I'm like, that's grandmother in Mandarin. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, I didn't know. Grandma's treats for her grandbaby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure if my grandma was alive, she would be giving Riley treats. So.
Because I think it was my mother-in-law who coined that term, and so and then these are her fur grandchildren, so this is actually a fitting thing.
I mean, it works out well, but that's very funny.
Oh, see, nine biscuits, yes. Edited over 4,000 words.
Ooh.
That is super impressive. Love it.
Good.
Hoping to get some work done, and then we could start Amari and the Great Game. Yes, I reread Amari and the Night Brothers in 3 days, and I read the first couple pages.
That cover is gorgeous.
Yes.
It is.
Oh, it's so beautiful. So I read wait, where am I? Oh yeah, I read the first chapter. So yeah, it's.
I like that one. I thought it was good.
Yeah, I'm in such a bookish mood.
You say that like that's a bad thing.
No, it's very good. It's very good. I've just been reading so much that my eyes hurt. Over on Sunday, I was like, oh my gosh, my eyes are strained because I've been either looking at a screen or a book. But
I get that.
Nice. Stats nerd. Nice. I have a CPA appointment, so okay. Then try to work on it. Do a little bit. You don't have to do all of it, right? Maybe for the first sprint, do it, and then after that, you can do whatever else you want. More editing or reading.
Get some of the hard stuff out of the way, even if you don't.
Yes, exactly. Oh, listening. See, that's what I did for the first Amari and the Night Brothers. I bought the physical copy, but I listened to the audiobook. And so with my reread, I was like, I really want to like see the words. Like, because you know how some books you're like, oh, I need to read the book, but this I was just like, I want everything to be fresh in my mind and just like I need those tangible pages. But the audiobooks are good too. I won't touch tax prep. Okay. Never mind then. I'm gonna go with number 3 because it's like tan, like kind of tan like Astrid, and yeah, she kicked off this night for me. So
What number am I going to pick? 6.
nice.
Okay. Zara, if you take 6, then I'm gonna take 4.
Nice.
Because I was gonna pick 6.
Oh, do you want 6? I can.
No. 4 is like more of a blue,
Yeah.
bluish kind of color. So
Yeah.
I'll take that one.
Yeah, he
Okay.
seems especially blue today.
I know.
Yes,
Normally he
it-
looks a little bit more gray.
Yes,
gray,
yes.
yeah.
Okay, it's
But
not just me.
today he looks more blue.
Like straight up blue. Like really
So-
leaning into bluey.
Yeah.
So we will be doing 3 30-minute sprints. Let us know which cat you think is going to win this first race, and we will get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone.
Sorry, Riley is just right next to me.
All right.
I almost picked one.
Oh.
I should,
Regina has done it.
but I am second.
Yeah, you are. Yes.
Yes.
So there's that.
Nice. Yay. Well, someone won. Yay. Woohoo. Yay. So we
Ooh.
had some friends pop in during that sprint. Courtney asked, is it almost over? And I said, no, we are just starting. So, and then Portia, hello. Portia writes, almost thought it was Zara's stream. Oh, this is nice. I taught 2 disability and chronic illness workshops today. That's probably why my brain is fried. Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I'm surprised you have any spoons left to be here, but
Right.
oh, and this is so true. Yes, if you ever see a Katie Race timer, that is mine. I want to wrap up in fleece and go to bed. That sounds marvelous.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so how did everyone do during that sprint?
Let's see, what chapter did I start? I started with chapter 13 and I got to chapter 16.
Ooh, nice.
So I had planned on formatting, and instead I ate dinner and played around in Canva for something because I got something that I immediately was like, I want to like put it in Canva and feel extra like official about it, even though I'm not going to be sharing it for a while. So sorry, everyone. But yeah,
I'm so curious.
yeah.
Well, that's exciting when you can share it. I also ate dinner and caught up on email, packaged up something that sold on eBay, and yeah, so it was good. Courtney, I caught up on devotions. Nice. Yesterday and today's for 2 different devotionals. I did continue past the bell though. That's okay. You're allowed to do whatever you want. Nice. I hope you feel productive and that they were good. My coworker was, speaking of Canva, my coworker was asking me about like if I've ever had business cards, because she's like always, she's an occupational therapist and she's like interested in the realm of like being like an entrepreneur or just doing something like non-clinical. And so I was like, I remember way back I did like this writer's workshop in like 2016, I think 16 years. Yeah, I think it was in 2016, and bought business cards and got them like rush delivered so they can come in time. So it was like so expensive, and I like didn't pass any out, and so I'm like, and so I was like, I wonder if people just do like digital business cards now, and so
I have an NFC business card where you can someone can tap their phone and it pulls up like a website that you pick.
Cool.
So I have one with my own like author logo, which I haven't pulled out in forever because I've put my own stuff on the back burner. Yeah. And then I have one for Inimitable books. But Vistaprint was just running, or I think still is running, a sale on business cards or something. So I got some new ones for Inimitable books, but that's just because people in like Bad Pub care more about them. So I have some fancy new ones that I might, send to Ulysses Press to be like, if you'd like some to give out, and then also send some to like the rights agent for when she goes to international book fairs, because I am actually going to be in England like a week, 2 weeks before the London Book Fair.
Oh my goodness.
And I could afford the tickets to that. I could not afford like, in between when I'm able to stay with my cousin and the start of the book fair. And I was like, to go to one book fair.
Go to all of the book fairs. Oh my goodness, that's yeah. I was wondering. I'm like, I wonder if people, or at least authors, I guess, like do like QR codes and like make their business card like a bookmark or something. Like,
Yeah, they
and
definitely do
Mhm.
when they go to events and things like that. And initially, I wanted to do like one for each book cover because I had seen someone do that with their own books.
oh,
And then I was just like, that is way too expensive to be like buying a bunch for each one. And if you buy like a
Mhm.
smaller quantity, then you normally don't get a discount. And it's just like, no, I can't.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, I don't know how QR codes work, and like, so you have to purchase them in the, or are you talking about book, just like a volume of?
I meant the actual like physical things. You can make
Okay.
a QR code for free, like
Oh,
through
okay.
Yeah,
Bitly.
yeah.
Oh, cool.
And then Vistaprint also now allows you to make a QR code directly in their thing, which is
Wow.
interesting. You just say the website you want it, and then they'll generate one. But in
Oh.
Bitly, actually, I think you have to pay for Bitly in order to like customize how it looks. But I pay for it so that I could have the inimitable.pub short URL.
Yeah. That's nice.
Rather than just Bitly, a million things.
Cool.
I did my QR code on Canva.
Oh, you
It's
did?
just yeah, and
Oh.
attached it on my business card and just made it. It goes to my website. So when
Oh.
I'm at events and I give out that business card, they can just use that QR and it takes them directly to my website.
Ooh. I'm looking into all of the things. That's
When you
fun.
said you did it in Canva, did you use their
Mhm.
QR creator or did you just like paste it in and then change the colors in Canva?
No, I used theirs. I just made because I had an event coming up and I was like, oh, I need to do something like pretty quick. Because I waited till the last minute.
Oh, that's so cool.
So I just used that just so I could do it like really quick and then get them printed out. And so
Cool. Yeah, I think I like got like a Google like phone number and stuff and like I was trying to like I probably most of it is the same like WriteHollyDavis and stuff, but yeah, I let that like Google number lapse. So I was like, who's gonna call me on this number? Like I don't need anyone to have this like obscure phone number for me at this stage of the game, but I was trying to be all official. Okay. I'm gonna get our second sprint going. And like right as we finish the sprint, my clothes in the washer finished. So I was like, oh, almost perfect timing. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stick with the tawny number 5. Let us know which cat you think is going to win this second sprint.
I'm gonna take 2.
Did you go, Zara? Oh, are you muted?
I forgot I was muted. My bad.
I
I did that so
see
you
your
wouldn't hear
mouse.
me eating, and I completely forgot. I'll pick Zuko.
Nice. Ooh, Janine and Regina picked 6. Regina's on a roll, so Bluey might be. We'll see.
I don't think I even want to win. I just want Regina to win.
I know, yeah, Regina 3, a 3-fer, yes. At least a 2-fer.
Yeah.
All right, we will start the second sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. Oh my god. I forgot.
Does it always have applause?
No. Bell, like, you can have a different alarm or like a sound, and I always pick the ting ting bell, but I must have forgotten. So there's applause. That's hilarious.
I was gonna say, like, I feel like normally it's a different sound.
Yeah, that's so funny. Eluded. It eluded us this time. One did it twice. Oh,
It's number one.
yep.
Yep.
Well, I think, let's see. I think Rebecca came in. Hello, slipping in fashionably late, but I'm voting for 5. I'm glad you still voted. Yeah, how did you guys do? I feel like that one went by fast.
I do
Yeah,
too.
Mhm. Yeah, I just did a mishmash of things, so
Yeah, I just got 2 more chapters read in this book.
nice.
It's like
Nice.
cracking me up.
Oh, now like you should send me messages like, "Oh, I'm over here. I'm here." Hi, Rob.
I did formatting.
Oh, yay! Formatting. Writing some short stories, feeling energized tonight. That's always good.
Good.
Happy President's Day. Yes. I just read that. I think, what was it? They at first celebrated like George Washington's birthday.
Yeah.
And then they decided, then it became just all the president.
Yeah.
I still worked, but at least I got to work faster because there weren't as many cars on the road. So Rebecca says, I wrote a little flash fiction titled Bubbles the Fish Defeats Death Again. Oh my gosh. Is it like a Nemo thing? Like, Nemo, don't, like, stay safe, Nemo. That's so cute. Do you write a lot of flash fiction? Or is this like one of your first pieces? That's fun. Actually, never done flash fiction. So, but there's a nice flash fiction prompt book coming out with Inimitable Books.
There is.
I'm excited to get it to like help spark my creativity, and I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
And there's stickers too. Who doesn't like stickers?
Exactly. Exactly.
One is ranked last. You can probably guess who. I will leave it at that. I'm reading Belladonna Nights and Other Stories. It's a collection of sci-fi short stories, and it's helping me write. Nice.
Cool.
You always have good book recs that I'm like checking out. I'm like, what's that? What's that? That was us like last week, just adding to our like to our TBR. We were just gushing over books. It was wonderful. Oh my goodness, Goodreads is like a circle of death right now, being so slow. Okay, I see you. So many times it like times out, and it's like, brr, brr, brr. Let me look at the. Okay, so for the sounds when the cats win, there's applause. Air raid siren.
No.
No.
Festive bells. Rocket launch. Explosion. Cop car. High pitch. Wow, these are bad. Laughing. The ting ting bell. That's the one I use. Submarine. Sonar. Race bugle. Key chimes. A digital alarm. Oh my god, then we'll think we're waking up.
Yeah.
Siren and sensory. What's sensory? Oh wait, I can play them.
Yeah.
Huh.
Whoa, could you hear that?
We could.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Yes. Okay. Siren. Oh.
That sounds like you
Sorry.
got something wrong, which,
I
like,
did.
I
Wrong,
understand
like-
most of us will have, but still.
This made me throw up in my mouth. Oh, that's the digital
No.
alarm.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I guessed that. It certainly was not the
Fun.
the air raid one.
Right.
Key chimes. Okay, that's very like gentle.
And then we're going to the races.
Or we're in the army and they're waking
Yeah.
us
Are we in
up.
the army? Yep.
What?
What
That's
was that?
sonar.
Oh,
Look at
I mean, I
Oh.
guess that makes sense, but like if you just played that, I'd be like, I don't know what that's supposed to be.
That is, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's submarine. That's like the same as siren. And
Yeah.
these are ting ting bell.
Yeah.
Laughing. Oh my goodness. They'll be laughing at us like no one won. Ha ha ha. High pitch. That's
What?
horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
terrible.
expecting it to be a higher pitch though, so
Me
like at
too.
least
Yeah.
that.
Too. Oh no. Cop car
That's
explosion.
that cop car. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the loudest one.
That is.
Rocket launch.
Rocket launch.
Right.
Festive bells.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was sleigh bells.
Yeah.
Christmas time. The applause, we know air raid siren.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it
Oh,
would be.
it's
I
not
thought
as
it would
loud
be
as I
much
thought.
louder.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of soft. It's not
Original.
that loud.
There's an original bell. Ooh.
No,
No,
that reminds me of
no.
like the original ringtone on phones that you couldn't change.
Yes.
Oh gosh. I do like the ting ting bell and what was it? Key chimes and sensory were pretty.
Sensory was like sounded like magic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like this is the cat that's one.
It sounds so much more majestic than what it is than what we're doing.
Yes.
All right, that was fun. That was fun. Okay.
Yes.
Right, ting ting bell. Oh, I can make it go on a loop. I just have it go once. All right. Let's see. I'm writing a cute little flash fiction series called Classroom Chronicles about my students' antics and posting them over on Substack. Oh, that's so fun.
Aw.
That's cute.
Yeah. If you like heists and vampires, maybe read A Tempest of Tea. Ooh. We'll do that when reads is like, okay, we'll come back. Oh, good. It came back.
Kay, when she was streaming with me, I don't remember, I think on Thursday, she was saying that Indigo sent her copy early.
Oh. Yeah, it's supposed to come out tomorrow.
Yep. She already has it.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't checked in with her again to be like, so how is it?
Oh, it's by the author of We Hunt the Flame, which I haven't read.
Hafsa Faisal or Faisal.
Yeah,
I don't know how to
yeah,
pronounce her name. She actually designed my author website a long time ago before I then redid it to
Oh
be
my
like
God.
brighter colors, but it was really cool. She, her company was Icy Designs.
Cool.
I don't know if she still has that though. She's probably like way too successful now to
Aw.
be managing that.
It still says the founder of Icy Designs on her Goodreads bio. But she would be good to put up for
Web design and
Cyber
hand letter
CST.
journals. Okay, so she still does it. I thought maybe
that's so
she would
cool.
have gotten rid of it. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Mhm.
Add this.
She
to our
makes
guys'
candles
thing.
and enamel pins.
Oh my gosh.
That's what it says on our website.
Amazing. Yeah, it's not this big.
These enamel pins are Oh man, all my money is
Uh-oh.
all of them.
Hi, Hoffman.
Wow.
Cool. I'm going on her website.
I'm looking at the Icy Designs website. I'm not looking at like her author website.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on her Arthur website looking at her.
That I see.
She has a candle. She has a wax melt inspired by Prince Zuko. Oh, and a straight up candle. So like
Excuse me? This is very dangerous.
I know. Okay, it's saffron, smoke, citrus, and wood.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Oh my
There's
god.
also Uncle Iroh, Katara, and Aang.
Oh, I just like shivered. I'm like, ah.
I just bought some candles, so I can't. The Iroh and the Aang pages say 404, so either what she linked to just broke or they are sold out, and she removes them when they're sold out.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
she
maybe.
just put- oh yeah,
shit.
Katara. Okay, Katara sold out, and I don't even see Iroh listed. She must have like left Katara listed, but yeah, I think she full on removed the Iroh one.
Oh wow.
Because I must have like,
because that one
Oh,
probably
these are
sold out every 2
neat.
seconds.
yeah, I mean everyone loves Iroh, understandably. Katara was plum, berry, and cotton candy.
What? Oh.
And then the Aang candle is just missing. So Aang and Iroh are gone.
Oh.
Like the pages are gone.
No. Maybe they'll come back someday. This is these.
I just
pens
want to know what the like scent is. The Katara
it
one's also
was.
sold out. So if you're gonna grab
Oh.
the Zuko one, I would grab it now.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is not okay. I'm not okay right now. Oh, yeah.
I'm
there's
sorry,
so
I'm
many
always
sold out.
recommending candles to you.
Prince Zuko. No, I need this in my life. Aww. Oh, this is so much fun. When the next book after Iron Flame comes out? That's a good question. There's not the. Let's see. There's not the book up on Goodreads, is it?
On November 22nd, 2023, Rebecca Yaros says it's going to be a minute before we get book 3. Says the time in between Iron Flame and book 3 is going to be longer than the time between the first two. This is an article on entertainment. I don't remember if I have link privileges on your channel, Holly. So I'm gonna post it in the private chat, and you can.
Yeah. If not, I need to like give you privileges or something.
I'm okay. I just I don't want to pop in the link and be like, "Here's the link," and everyone's like, "What link?" And I'll be like, "Oh."
Cool. Thanks for linking that.
She has a lot of nice stuff on her website.
Yeah, this is nice. Oh. I have really sick. I just can't tell you yet. Okay, yeah. It was really hard on my body. Oh no. Oh yeah, because of the Ehlers-Danlos. Let's see. Pull this up while we. Oops. Oh gosh, yes, this is the worst memory. I'm sure. Oh my goodness, Ralph. Hi, Al. Hello. Oh, hopefully that was a smiley face. Bubbles is the class fish that has somehow survived. I swear that fish has 9 lives. Oh, it's a catfish. Is he a catfish?
Right.
All right. So there are 30 cats. You can pick a color or a number. Yes, sad face came late. Oh no, but you still made the third sprint, 30 minutes. So yay. Well, gosh, do I go for number 1 now?
I know.
I'm worried if we all do that though,
I know.
then
Number 30 will win.
There's no like, well, there's like a tannish one. I think he might be number 10. He's like kind of brownish. It's kind of muted and between the ginger and the yellow, like in the first half. So I think he's number 10. No 1 through 30, Al.
I'm gonna pick 30 because it's purple.
Yes.
And it's easy.
Yes, they made it easy for you.
I'm going to go with 14.
Ooh, nice. All right. Well, let us know which cat you think is going to win this final sprint, and we will start this race sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. All right, that was the final sprint. Let's see. I think which one? Oh, you said 14T, right?
Yes, at 14.
I think Zara wins, right? 30?
Yeah, because she had 30. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Yay!
Yay. And 6 is really close too.
I love that you do that though. You're like, okay, who is the next winner of the people who've actually picked? You're not like, oh, no one won. Moving on.
If any of them are on the page, this is a win because mine is not visible.
Yeah.
I don't think mine is either.
Right.
So we didn't even make the cut.
I know. Tried so hard. It's like good when I don't see mine like in the lead because then I'm like, oh, it's just someone else is gonna come from the woodworks and win the underdog. So it's like if they're in the lead anytime during it, I'm like, oh, they're not gonna win.
I can't watch it. I can't even watch it at like towards the end. It needs to like be just crossing the finish line. Because I'm like, if I'm watching and it's like we're getting close to the end, but oh, there's still time. It's like always.
Al managed 300 words. Had fun with this project. Awesome.
Oh.
That's always nice when you're feeling good. What are you working on right now? I switched out my laundry because I was doing 2 loads and that was my dryer saying I'm done.
Oh.
It just was this huge buzz. And Astrid had to go out again and then I'm just because I'm going to Arizona, I was making my list of things that I need to pack tomorrow. Because I'm leaving early Wednesday morning. So yeah.
Exciting.
Yes, it's much needed. A fantasy project. Nice. Yeah, in like November and December when I was sick and the holidays and just getting Astrid, my coworker was like, you need to go on vacation. And I was like, I don't have I was like, I can't think about that right now. Like I can't go on vacation, but like January hit and I was like, haha, I am ready.
There.
I need to go. I need like a reset.
That's funny.
Or it could be science fiction. Also. But yeah, how did you guys do for the final sprint?
I've been editing a scene. Jesse is doing an Apolycon specific edition of the Devil's Waltz. The normal version comes out a week from tomorrow, so on the 27th it comes out. But for Apolycon in April, towards the end of April, I think it's the 24th to the 28th. Those dates might be slightly off. She was like, can we do a special edition? I was like, sure. What do you want to do for that? And she was like, oh, so I was thinking like we could do art underneath the dust jacket and we can, and I can do a different like bonus content for it. And so the art we've had forever. I just need like the cover template so that I can size it correctly. And then, dust jacket is basically going to be the same. But I need to edit the new bonus content, so I've been doing that.
Cool. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Yes.
We love good bonus
content. Right. I switched from Renee's book and I went to, because I just had like a chapter or 2 left in this mystery to read. So I went on and finished that. And then I'm going to go back to Renee's book before I go to bed.
Yeah, did you stop the mystery?
Yes. I stopped on chapter 18 of Renee's because, the words are kind of small. So I was like, okay, let me take a break from that because it is late in the evening. And I was like, I just got like 4 chapters left in this book. I'm just gonna finish that for the rest of the sprint. So
Yeah, nice.
yeah.
Was it
I
good?
didn't pick. It's good. This is like book 3 in the series. So,
Cool.
but I didn't figure it out yet. I was like, man, I get to the end and I still picked the wrong person.
That's
like,
me.
Man, come on.
I'm so bad with picking things up, but that's why I like mysteries and thrillers, because I'm just like,
Yes.
oh, I didn't see any of the clues that were laid out. And even if they're like, oh, it was there the whole time, if you look close enough, you'll see the clues. And I'm like reading like all intensely, and I'm just like, nope, still
Yes.
didn't get it.
And I still didn't. I
I
had
am
the
a
wrong
great reader
person.
because I won't and as a writer, you think like, oh yeah, I know the author's going to do something like this or this twist. And it's like, nope, didn't catch it.
Nope. Yep, didn't catch it. I had the wrong person. The last mystery I read, I had like 2 suspects, and I still picked the wrong 2. I was like, man. And then I asked the Arthur about it because I interviewed her for my podcast, and she was like, I gave you a hint. And then when she told me what the hint was, I was like, oh, that did happen. I was like, man, I know. I was like, I didn't even pay attention to it.
I think I started watching crime shows way too early because, like, my mom watches a ton of crime shows as well, but they'll be like shows I no longer watch, but new episodes or something, or just a show I've never watched. But I walked in on my mom watching some show. I don't even remember which one it was. It might have been Criminal Minds or something. And it's like something, body's missing, and oh, there's a giant like ice chest somewhere. And I'm like, the bodies were in there. Like, just that's it, right? Like, it has to be. Like, that's like, I had seen it for 2 seconds and I was like, the bodies are in there or they were in there. And like 2 minutes later, I'm like, oh, look at that. Who would have guessed? I also guessed who the killer was, like, upon first seeing them on screen.
Oh, wow.
I was like,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, because I was, they like showed the detectives or whatever, and then they cut to someone else, and I was like, "Who's that?" My mom's like, "Oh, well, this is guy," and like they suspect him, but like he was with his wife and child, like on a vacation, but then like the whatever, and I'm like, he did it, like he did it.
Yeah,
He's like a family man, but he did it, and it was like, oh yeah, I was right.
Nice.
I'm good at catching them when I'm watching a show. I'm great at catching them then, but if I'm reading it in the book slip me up. But when I'm looking at it on TV, I can like pick it out really quick.
If you have Netflix, you should watch School Spirits, because that was like literally like throughout the whole show, like everyone like became a suspect in my mind and on the show. Like I was just like, who did it?
Spirits?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I haven't looked at that. School Spirits. I'm gonna have to check it out.
And it was it was like weird. It was supposed to be like, it was pitched as it was supposed to be a manga or something, and then they got the rights for the Netflix show, but then the Netflix show came out before the manga did. So I was like, I was like, what?
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, but the actress, I don't know her real name, but she
Peyton List is the first.
I think that she was in Cobra Kai.
Yeah, that's why I recognize.
Yes, the villain, like the evil, like the antagonist girl. Oh, and she's so good. But she's so good in this role too. Yeah, I loved it. I binged it. It was, I know, actually I was watching it with Chris, so we didn't binge it. We watched like an episode or 2 a week, and then I was like, Heather finished it because she was the one who recommended it to me, and then she's like, I need someone to talk about it too. And I'm like, Chris, if I was watching this by myself, I would have finished it in a day. We've been watching it for weeks. Can we please finish? Because I was just like, when I watch things with Chris, it's so slow. And then if I was watching it by myself, I would have binged it like.
Did you become a Netflix cheater?
A Netflix cheater?
Yeah. It's when you like start watching something with someone and then you like go ahead without them.
I do that.
Well, I did that with Breaking Bad, but that's because he wasn't into it. Like, and so I
Okay,
was
but
like,
then that's different.
yeah. But and then I had started watching The Walking Dead, like the first couple episodes, and I'm like, Chris, this is so good. You need to watch it. Otherwise, I'm gonna run with it. And then he just never picked it up. So,
Yeah.
but I did fall off of that. But
Yeah, it's got zombies. I despise zombies.
oh,
My mom fell off The Walking Dead once Negan
yep.
appeared.
Don't tell her. Don't tell her.
Nope.
I'm
Nope. I
not.
was like,
I'm not.
that was
But that
me.
was a very sharp drop off for a lot of viewers. So
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. After
my
that, and
mom was one of those.
it was for me. It was the fact that, and I think they explain it in the comics, but on the show, he kills this beloved character, and they don't. We have no backstory of Negan. So to me, he was this mustache twirling villain, and we didn't know why he was doing what he was doing, it just being evil for evil's sake. And that's what made me drop off, is because, like, yes, you killed this beloved character, but like now I don't know why, and I hate that. So
My mom is that doesn't bother like her necessarily that a character kills another character or even that a character kills a beloved character. My mom was like, I could not handle the sadism of how it goes down. And I was like, that is fair.
Oh, yeah, that
And
was
like, yeah, like the shows that I watch, I'm like, yeah, people are getting killed left and right, but like they're getting their hearts ripped out or like, like vampire stuff. It's very fast.
Yeah.
And it's like, then this was like a human to a human, and you're like, oh, that's evil.
Yes,
That's
that was
kind of
worse
like
than a
evil.
zombie. Yes, like killing.
Yeah, I can't get into that show.
Yeah.
I just despise zombies. I just think it's the dumbest thing ever. It drives me crazy.
No, I love
I
zombies.
just can't do zombies. I'm like, no.
Zombies,
but I can do all the other stuff.
Dystopian, fiction.
Not even Last of Us, because that's like slightly different.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I know. I did. My husband played that. I think that's the one that's the video game. That was a video game first. Now, yeah, he did play that video game because he likes all that. But I didn't watch all of it. He was looking at some of it, and I was like, "Oh," and he was like, "Okay, it's zombies." And then when I saw the first, I was like, "Nope, I'm done. I just don't like zombies."
That was so good. See,
but I think he watched it.
Yeah, I'm bad with like if it was Resident Evil, I couldn't play. Somehow I played The Last of Us and was just screaming and swearing the whole time because I'm not used to like shooters, first off, so like my aim is bad, and then also these like clickers that like I have to be careful around, otherwise they'll kill me. Like, so I was like, I don't know how I played that game. I was so brave because I will never play another like zombie-ish game.
Yeah, he likes that one, but he doesn't like The Walking Dead though. Which I don't. I was like, but you played the other game and you like that show, so why don't you like The Walking Dead? He does not like that show.
Yeah,
he won't look at it.
Sometimes something just rubs you the wrong way.
Yeah, it's just like there's something about it that he just doesn't like. So
yeah,
I was like, okay, you know me, I'm not big on zombies anyway.
Right.
But have you guys looked at 13 Reasons Why, the Netflix show?
Yes.
I read the book way before it became.
I did too.
And I never picked up the show.
I watched the show in one sitting, the first season.
Oh, wow.
I watched it before they had put any of the trigger warnings up on the show because they got so much flack for not doing it. And
on it, yeah.
And I'm like, it says that she commits, like in the description,
right?
Yeah,
you should have like understood that, but they changed how they do it in the show from the book to be like a more visual thing, but also could be much more triggering to people. So people were pointing that out, and I was like, okay, fine, that's fair. I did not watch the second, third. Did they do a fourth season? I was like,
yes,
because I was like, it's not based on books. And at the end of the first season, they basically set up that there's going to be like a school shooting. And I was like, you're just capitalizing on like horrors that we're going through all the time, and it's
Yeah.
not based
Yep.
on a book. So it's not even like, oh, we're adapting something, and so I
Yeah.
was like, no.
Oh my goodness.
I watched the
Yeah,
first season though, and I think it was done well.
I did like the first season. The second season, no. And then I didn't watch the third and fourth season because I'm like, okay, yeah, it was a book, and I read the book before looking at the first season. But I'm like, okay, the first season should have been enough. It really doesn't need four seasons.
The first season should have been it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should have been done. I'm like, why do you have four seasons for this? It doesn't need to have four seasons.
I don't know if it was the fourth season or something in the third, but like I heard something about it. I was like, oh, you went Riverdale? Okay. Like, I'm really glad I didn't continue watching.
I fell off of Riverdale. Oh my gosh.
I did too.
It became so ridiculous. It was so
I think
weird.
I watched through like part of the third season, and then anytime there was a musical episode, I think the first time there was a full musical episode, I watched. And I was like, oh, that burned me too badly. And so, like, then people were like, oh, you should watch it. I was like, I really don't think I want to, though.
No. Yeah. I cut that one off, too.
Because the showrunner of that also did Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on Netflix, which I loved until the final season, where it really shows that they got canceled halfway through.
Oh.
Which also happened to another show I loved, which was Penny Dreadful. And that was, like, years ago.
Oh, yeah.
But it was... He's like, oh, I'm such a huge fan of musical theater, so I love like doing musical episodes or like getting musical theater into it. It's not like a full musical episode like Lucifer or Buffy or whatever or even How I Met Your Mother. Like it's not like, oh, there's an in-world explanation, or How I Met Your Mother, where it's like, it's Neil Patrick Harris. What could go wrong? And the answer is nothing, because he's amazing at musical theater.
Yes.
But like they would sing stuff, and I'm like, there's no emotion. It sounds auto-tuned as heck. And why is this in this story?
Oh my gosh. Why? I still need to watch Sabrina. That's still on my TBR.
Yeah, I haven't watched that yet.
TBW, to be watched.
It's
to
so
be watched,
good,
right? Now we're gonna have a list.
The second season I liked better than the first, but there was someone on YouTube who like did a review, and they actually liked the first season better, but it was just whatever. But the first two seasons were really good, and the third season was like, you had such promise, and then you ran out of time. But instead they tried to shoehorn everything into it, which is bad. Whereas Penny Dreadful was like, hey, we're setting up all these like cool things. Oh, we got canceled halfway through. Okay, not half these things are not going to get resolved.
Got it.
So it's like, I used to think that was the worst, and then I was like, oh no, trying to shove it all in like slapdash and nothing makes sense anymore. That's the bad.
That's crazy. Yeah. Did they do that with Once Upon a Time? Did they cancel Once Upon a Time?
I don't know, but I fell off that show once. They were like, oh, the land of whatever story. Like after they did the Peter Pan storyline, I was like, and I'm good. I didn't. Yeah. I think I watched, or no, maybe I watched a little bit more or less further into when they're like, okay, we're now like kind of doing the same fairy tales, but new again, which is why we can explain that Cinderella is now black. And I was like,
what? Okay, I didn't get that far.
Yeah, and I like watched 2 episodes of that, and I was like, this isn't done well, which like is kind of sucky.
Wow.
And then I would just every so often like Google and be like, what's up? And I was like, no, I'm glad I tried.
Yeah, I stopped when they made I think her name was God, what was the girl's name? Was it Emma?
Emma? Yeah.
Yeah, when they made her dark, I stopped watching it.
The really dumb thing about that is that, oh, she's so dark, and then it turns out she wasn't dark at all. She just suddenly looked different and dressed differently.
Yes.
But what she was doing, what she was doing was entirely morally gray, but not dark. The whole she's like, and they're like, oh, she's like this because all the light was sucked out of her, or like, no, the light was extinguished within her. And it's like, and then you finally find out her whole plan, and I'm like, I'm sorry, that plan would not have occurred to anyone who had no light left in them. If anything, that's the most light, like, plan ever, but with the I no longer am like constrained by I have to be good in order to do this plan.
Yeah. I stopped watching after that. I was like, oh no, y'all doing too much.
I'll get to this, but this is kind of we're talking about shows right now, and very, very disappointed in what sounds like will not be a good Avatar live action.
I was worried when the
Wow.
creators said that they were going to leave after they had said we were on board, but then the article came out and they're like, oh yeah, we're cutting out like, you know, Sokka's sexism, because a lot of things early on in the show like no longer make sense. And we're like, no, they made sense because that's the starting point of a character arc.
Aang's, you know, not going to be like goofy, and he's going to want to follow the mission. And I'm just like, this is not the show.
The whole point is that he's like, what, 10, 11, 12 max years
Yeah.
old. And like, he has this whole responsibility. And it's like, he's trying to juggle that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're trying to appeal. They want to be like Game of Thrones and appear to more adult audiences, not realizing that the people who watched Avatar are adults now and would.
Yeah.
They also realize that Game of Thrones has so much sexism, right? Like,
yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, you would think.
Oh my god.
You would think.
They're not thinking. Also,
No, they're not.
Also, the scar makeup on Zuko looks like a black eye, whereas there was a fan
I don't think I
video
saw that.
film or whatever from multiple years ago where they had like recreated the Agni Kai between, you know, Zuko and Azula, and that looked like amazing scar makeup. And I was like, this is Netflix and they make it look like he got punched and it never healed. Like what?
I need to see. I don't think I saw
Wow.
oh yeah, okay. It looks interesting.
Okay, hold on. If I search Agni Kai, it brings up the original, like, you know, the original from it. But where's the not the live action one? Because obviously we don't see that yet. But where's the fan one? Because that was a really good one, and I'll like pop it in the private chat so you can.
Yeah.
They have this one guy who's like played it on a string instrument. I can't tell what type of instrument it is. And they keep showing that. And I'm like, that's cool. Not what I'm looking for, though.
No, man. Animation is...
Found it. Okay, found it.
Oh, good.
3 years ago.
Adapt those post-show comics into movies. It's easy. Yes, I wish.
Yeah.
Oh, here this is. Okay. Oops, I just shared it in the private chat. That's so funny. Oh, that's so sad. Oh.
I was so excited for it, but now I'm just like, okay, well, yeah. I'll just rewatch. I am still peeved, though, that it's only 3 books. Like, it's like there are 4 elements, and they're like, book 1, you know, water, book 2. Earth, book 3, fire, right?
Yeah.
And they never did a book 4 air, where I feel like it would have been the rebuilding of everything. And then they're like, oh, instead we went to comics. And I'm like, come on, Nickelodeon.
Why? It's so sad.
It is.
Yeah.
You're not going to do a season titled after the nation that the current Avatar is from? In a show called Avatar: The Last Airbender, you're not going to do book 4 air?
I don't understand. This makes no sense.
Even my favorite shows, I nitpick about certain things.
No, we're allowed to. You know, if they're going to do these remakes, it's like, do it right. Like, just, you know, and if you're going to try to put your own spin on it, like, they could make it like you know, if they want to make it completely different, at least don't take away like the essence of the characters, you know, their arcs, because what are we watching them for then? Yeah, just adapt those comics, just call it all book for the end. Yeah. Well,
It's the something like the search and the I don't remember. But it was like a lot more about Zuko's mom
oh.
and Azula as well.
Mm.
I don't remember what. I feel like they kept coming out with new ones. So the only one that I can think about is called The Search. But then I think they like came
Okay.
out with another. Whatever.
Mm.
There are a lot. I can't go through it right now in a quick Google search. There are way many more than even I knew. And I was like, oh. Oops.
Oh. Yeah, no, I actually my husband is almost caught up in One Piece. I watched like the first maybe 200 episodes way back when. But we actually, and he enjoyed the live action. Yeah, I feel like it works because they like they adapted and changed like the fight scenes and things like that to still give it that heart, but made it work for live action. And yeah, it was really good.
I just remember the M. Night Shyamalan one where they had all these like earthbenders and they look so intense and they're like a group of 5 of them and then they're moving like one tiny rock.
Oh,
Like it
God.
wasn't even like a big boulder. It was like a rock like maybe the size of my head at the biggest.
Oh my gosh.
And it was just like, oh
And didn't they say that didn't like there's like a quote M. Night Shyamalan said like, yeah, it's hard to make a live action of Avatar, isn't it? Or something like that. Like
They also made like Sokka and Katara white. They cast Jackson Rathbone, who played
oh my gosh.
Jasper from Twilight, Jasper was a Confederate soldier, as a reminder, everyone.
Oh my
They
goodness.
cast that actor to play Sokka. And I'm like, what, why?
Are you kidding? See, I never watched that because I was like, I am scared to and don't want it to.
Oh, don't watch it. Don't watch it. It was a nightmare, and we all agree it doesn't exist. But also, they didn't say Aang, they said Ong, and we're like, there's a whole show where they pronounce it. It's not like this was a written book and no one knows how to pronounce it. There was a show.
Wow.
So, I should have up and left after the first scene of that movie when I had seen it, and instead I, like an idiot, stayed for the whole thing.
Oh, here. Oh my God, they're white. Why? Why?
Oh, why did they do the things?
So
it was something.
Okay.
Choices were made.
Yes. Mistakes. Bad mistakes.
The whole thing was a mistake.
Well, on that note,
I think Appa was the only good thing in that film.
Appa, yes. I did finish my Funko Pop collection of Avatar, and then I got Momo, which was like they don't have a Funko Pop of Momo, but they have it was like a different Figma, so I got that. But I have my Funko Pop of Appa and everyone, so it's made my Avatar heart happy.
They have like the big Appa one, and I really want to get it,
Oh.
and I also don't know where I'd put it.
I was wanting like an Appa stuffed animal, but I'm like, my puppo will think that it is a toy. So
a toy.
I was like,
and you're like, it is, but it's not for you.
Yeah, right. I was like, I don't want you to destroy Appa, so I will refrain.
I have 3 stuffed animals on my bed at home, and my bed is low enough there that Riley can jump up on it, which was intentional. And she'll like sniff them and then be like, whatever, and turn her back to them, or like squash them by like crushing them between her back and like my main pillows or whatever. Aww. She does not care, but she's not biting them or chewing them or slobbering on them. So I mean, Riley doesn't slobber to begin with, but like she's like, I don't care.
Well, that was a fun discussion. Post sprint discussion of awesome shows and not so awesome shows. But yeah, thanks for joining us tonight. Please join us next Monday. I will be hopefully streaming at Heather's. She will be on screen too, so it'll be a nice fun
Yay!
evening.
Woo!
And yeah, I hope this was a good start to your week and that you guys have a good rest of the week. So thanks for joining, and we'll see you guys next time.
See you next time.
Bye.